Good afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here from Beaumont's very own Cigar Club. Our Drew Estates Blackened event is coming up very soon. So if you've missed out on this by now, mark your calendars now while you still have time. We're going to have Jenny Lynn Hunter, rep from Drew Estates in Joya de Nicaragua, in the house for the night celebrating all things Drew and Joya. But we are featuring the new Blackened Cigar, the Metallica collaboration with Drew Estates, and that is going to happen Friday, March 24th from 4 to 7 p.m. Now, if you've caught the videos where we've talked about this, or you've seen our posters and stuff here around the store, you know some of the cool stuff you can have. We do have the cigar rest, we have the lighter, we have the ashtray, and we have the big whiskey bag with room for your bottle of blackened whiskey, your travel case, your cutter, and your lighter, all fitted out with an actual proper guitar strap and guitar strap anchors because it's a Metallica-themed product. Why wouldn't it have a guitar strap on it? So that's all the good that you're going to be able to get at the event, and we will have the blackened cigars back. They are not available at the moment, but they will be available on that day and that day going forward if we don't sell them out, because that's going to be a great day to come and stock up and get a grip of these in your humidor while you can. Now, another neat thing that's going to happen on this event, and kind of what we're mostly talking about today, is the return, or actually I guess really the arrival to Cigar Club Southeast Texas of the Liga H99 Phineas Gage. Now, last year, February-ish I believe it was, we did a Drew event and we did get some Liga H99 Toros, but that was before the Phineas Gage was released. Phineas Gage actually hit mid-late summer of last year, and it is a Lancero version of that Liga H99 blend. What separates this from the rest of the Ligas is that hybrid Corojo Connecticut wrapper that is a very unique thing, to my knowledge, only to the H99. So the Phineas Gage, we have only 40 of these cigars available. And the way that Drew Estates usually sets these up for events is you will have to buy X number of cigars featured that night for each of the H99s that you were going to buy. And they do that to make sure somebody doesn't walk in the beginning of the event, buy all 40 of them, and then get online and sell them for obscene amounts of money. Because yes, they are that hard to come by. But we will have them here for the afternoon of that event. You can even see the nice H99 ashtray that we have laid out in front of it. We're going to have two of these that are going to be raffle items for the night, and we will have some more raffle items that we will be hopefully announcing before the event, but we'll at least let you know by the time the event gets here what else you'll be able to qualify to win that night. The way the deals are going to work, you buy 5 cigars. You're going to get a free cigar, you're going to get a ticket into the entries, and you get the cigar rest that we have down here. 10 cigars get you 2 free cigars, 2 raffle entries, and this really nifty blackened single flame lighter that we've got down here. Now, once you get up to 20 cigars, then the 10% discount kicks in on all the purchases that you buy, and you get the great massive blackened ashtray that's down here. And if you want to go for the whole shebang, and also you'll get 3 free cigars and 3 raffle entries on that 20 count purchase. If you want to shoot for the moon, 40 or more sticks get you all the swag that you see with the blackened logo down here, including the travel case. You'll get 4 free cigars, you'll get 4 entries into the raffles. And if you go all the way and you buy the 40 sticks mix and match, then you'd qualify to buy 4 of the super rare H99 Phineas Gage. The name Phineas Gage actually goes back to a railroad construction foreman back, I believe the year was 1848. And there's been lots of stories about whether he drove a railroad spike or something through his nose or whatever. And that's actually what this image that you see here, this sign actually hangs right outside of our humidor. Well, he didn't actually really drive a spike into his nose. What happened is they were doing powder blasting, clearing out massive rocks and mountains to make way for a railroad line, and had a massive iron pole used to tamp those explosives down into the ground. Well, at one point, somebody spoke to him, he was distracted, and a spark was created by that metal rod. And as that metal rod went down and created the spark, when the explosion happened, that long metal rod went all the way through the guy's head. Sounds a little gruesome, but it was actually pretty groundbreaking to study the effects of different traumas to different portions of the brain and how personalities and different traits could be affected by damage to certain areas of the brain. Unfortunately for him, the damage done to his brain was pretty severe. He did survive for many years after that, but supposedly had bad personality issues, was a very unpleasant person, but it did pave the way for a whole lot of groundbreaking ideas that happened in psychology and physiology of the brain and stuff like that in the years to come. So that's the background. That is who this is named after, but this is, again, a super rare thing, only going to be available the day of that event, because rest assured, they will all be gone by the time the event is gone, and that event is going to be March 24th, 4 to 7 p.m. right here at Cigar Club, Southeast Texas. So mark your calendars now. No excuses. We want to see you there. Come get you some Phineas Gage and load up on all the Metallica-themed Blackened products, because it's going to be a great night here at Cigar Club, Southeast Texas. That's going to wrap us up for this week. If you've not done so already, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications for all of our videos here so you know what is hip and happening here at Cigar Club, Southeast Texas. And until then, we'll be back very soon, next week, hopefully. If not, we'll for sure see you all here for the event on March 24th. And until that time, I'm Justin, and we'll see you at the club.